Hello and welcome to this video, and on this video I am going to be telling you about the incredible cymbals that I play. The reason being I'm doing it today is because yesterday in the post arrived this beautiful Dream Bliss 22-inch Paul Vertico signature ride cymbal. Now I have been trying to search for a cymbal sound for about 20 years now. A few years back I became endorsed to Dream Cymbals, but trying to find this sound I went elsewhere. Then I realized that the solution was with Dream Cymbals. Thank God they took me back. Thank you David, thank you Adam, thank you Dream. They took me back and they have been working with me and I've been having conversations, and now I've just sat down and I feel I have the cymbals I need and I want. And in this video, which is going to be very lo-fi, what you're going to be hearing is the audio coming off the camera. There's no trickery here. I'm just going to play straight in and trying to explain to you why this is my dream setup and how Dream Cymbals have been able to provide the sounds I want. Now, of course, we do know that there's certain very famous cymbal manufacturers that if you go to the top end and start to pay 500, 600 pounds a cymbal, you can get a beautiful sound, an established sound. And a lot of the time with cymbals, what people are trying to chase is either the jazz sound of Zildjian or the rock sound of Paiste. And that becomes a little bit of a cliche. The cymbals have to deliver a certain thing for me. And I'm going to tell you what I look for in a cymbal. I like dark sounds. I like cymbals that you have to work, so they're expressive. I like to be able to get on top of a cymbal and be able to push it hard or play soft. And I want there to be a lot of color that's in there. These dark matter vintage Bliss cymbals here, the main ones I've got, are quite dark. They're quite classic sounding, but they're dark and you have to work them. This is one of the scariest cymbals on the planet. It's the Dark Matter Vintage Bliss 24-inch ride. This has been my ride cymbal of choice for a while, but there was a sound that this cymbal could not provide, and it's my favorite ride cymbal sound. It is the flat ride. The flat ride is the perfect ride cymbal for me, coming from drummers like Roy Haynes and Paul Vertico. In fact, it was seeing Paul Vertico on Whistle Test back in around about 1984-85, and he was playing a great big flat ride. And when I heard that sort of knitting needle sound, now he plays too, and there is a part of me that may want to go that route myself. On this video, I'm going to try and explain what I'm after. This is a flat ride, it has a certain sound. This is a great big normal ride with an average side spell, and that bell gives it a certain sound. What I want in every single cymbal on my kit is both a ride cymbal and a crash cymbal. All right, so let's check out this standard 24-inch ride now. And I'll just play it straight in the middle so you can hear what that sounds like. Now here, this will give me my ride cymbal on the bell sound. The question is, can I crash on a 24-inch ride cymbal? Is it just going to like obliterate it? And then am I going to have to play making sure that I don't forget to not crash on this cymbal? I don't want that. I want to be able to crash on it. You could crash on this cymbal in exactly the same way you would crash on any of my crash cymbals. So I've got two crash cymbals here now. Now these both have got a lovely crash sound. They've got a big cymbal crash sound, which I like, but the decay is quite short. I play a lot of fast stuff on one of those drummers. So if I'm doing something like big cymbal sound, but they're dark, so the decay is quite quick and they're out the way quite quick. But can I use these as a ride cymbal? I want to be able to do a gig where the only cymbal I take is that, or the only cymbal I take is that, and this cymbal does the job of everything. Now, if you look at these, it says Bliss paper thin 19-inch. It doesn't say what sort of cymbal it is. This will work as a ride cymbal. As will this one. So, this morning, I finally get my main ride cymbal, and for me, this is Andy Edwards. The sound for me comes from my ride cymbal, right? This is the sound I've been waiting for. I unpack it and I play it. Does it have that flat ride, Paul Vertigo sound that I want? Yes, of course it does, because it's Paul Vertigo's signature cymbal. Beautiful, and it's put me off playing because it just sounds, I've finally got what I need. Question, can I crash on my flat ride? So lacking all the nasty stuff that you get with so many cymbals. I have got a 22 flat ride here. I've got a 24 normal ride here. I have no crash cymbals on this kit side of the kit anymore. I don't need them. What I have here are my big crashes and my not so big crashes. For years, I've played a China here, and I've got a couple of Dream Chinas, but I do like some white noise to kick into here. And I think I've got it here as well. And what that feels like is I want to play these drums and I want to play these cymbals. So absolutely incredible. I'll just give a shout out. I've got 8-inch Energy Splash. Check out the prices on these cymbals. Go and check out how expensive these cymbals are. And then you have the decision. Do you want to go and pay, a huge amount of money to have a sound which is wonderful, but it's the sound that everybody has? Or do you want that, but combined with a completely different aesthetic? The hi-hats I'm using are the Dark Matter hi-hat 14-inch. I only got these because they matched all the cymbals. Now I've got a few more golden ones in there. I fancy getting a set of 13-inch hi-hats from them, and maybe something that's a little more precise in the chippy sound. This has got a more of a hollowed out sound, but I really like a hollowed out open hi-hat, especially when you get on top of it like this. That's absolutely beautiful for me. It's not too loud. So, this is my cymbal setup. There is a link down to the Dream Cymbals website. go and check them out, you know, and I will be doing some more videos soon where I look at the sound of the drums and try and explain some basic principles. So for those of you who do play drums, you could see not only how to play them, but maybe how to tune them, what different sounds do what, you know, and to try and explain what you might be looking for. And the thing is, if you want to engage with a company that's going to help you find what you're looking for, I often find that smaller companies are much more able to do that and work with you with that. So with that, I will leave you and we'll have a play. Thanks for watching. Go and check Dream Cymbals out, and you'll be seeing a lot more of them in the future.